The selective outrage of South Africa's foreign ministry is entertaining to say the least, except it's not. It's very devastating to international relations, and it is hypocrisy at the highest level. Recently, the U.S. ambassador was demarched over comments he made at a conference which were balanced and objective and fair, and said nice things about South Africa. He was also called on the carpet to go in for his visits to sites around South Africa. Ronald Lamola, the foreign minister, has said that the ambassador said unpalatable things. Well, speaking of unpalatable comments and even conduct, have you looked at the Iranian embassy in South Africa's X account recently? Ronald Lamola has the audacity to call Ambassador Brent Bozell on the carpet for visiting the Apartheid Museum, publicly listing the 5 U.S. government requests for improved relations, and for stating that kill the boer is hate speech. Yet on Iran, Durko is silent. When will the Iranian ambassador be demarched for disgusting content on his embassy's X account? Now here's a smattering of recent posts on their account, including an image of the Straits of Hormuz with coffins floating through the strait, draped in U.S. flags. Does that seem diplomatic to you? Does that seem to be in the spirit of the Vienna Convention? Or what about this gem, where the Iranian embassy insults Africans? It seems rather undiplomatic to me. Next, we have this repulsive artificial intelligence video depicting a foreign leader as a pedo. This from an official embassy social media account. Ronald Lamola, where's the umbrage? Where's the outrage? When exactly have you called the Iranian ambassador in for a démarche for his conduct and his embassy's conduct? Or this missile image, also posted on the Iranian embassy in South Africa. Now, these two posts were published by the Iranian embassy in South Africa, and they are attacking and insulting South African themselves. Will the Director of International Relations and Cooperation take action against the Iranian embassy? No. The only time that they seem to be bothered is when they're interested in insulting the United States. When Ronald Lamola is not going on to CNN and fabricating stories and calling Donald Trump a white supremacist, they're busy demarching the ambassador for comments that most South Africans accept as the norm. The Kill the Boer song, ladies and gentlemen, was declared hate speech by South Africa's courts 2 decades ago, and then magically was declared not hate speech more recently. The fact that the ambassador to South Africa stated that he believes it's hate speech is his opinion. It's not undiplomatic. It's also not an attack on the South African government. It's an attack on the speech. And it doesn't matter what Kanana Hunter and Ronald Lamola and others throughout South Africa have to say, it doesn't change the facts. But where's the umbrage? The Iranians can post the most outrageous, vile, repulsive things on an official embassy website. This wasn't a personal account of somebody who worked in the Iranian embassy. This is what the Iranian embassy is putting out on a daily basis. One of these had 1 million views, mostly in South Africa, affecting public opinion and misleading the public. Yet the Directorate of International Relations and Cooperation has nothing to say about the conduct of the Iranians. Now, why is that? We all know full well why that is. Because the government of South Africa's foreign ministry, run by the ANC, believes in this. They believe in destroying the United States. They believe in destroying Israel and promoting the terrorist regime in Iran. They do. They've publicly stated as much. They've held funeral services for the Ayatollah, despite the fact they just murdered 20 to 30,000 Iranian citizens during the recent crackdown. They've shown who they are. Why should people believe any different? The bottom line here is that nothing will happen to the Iranian ambassador, nor to the Iranian embassy. The hypocrisy here reeks beyond belief. And this story won't get out because of suppression on this channel of this video and virtually no one else taking up this topic. The hypocrisy of the Iranian embassy and its ambassador. Well, really the hypocrisy of Durko and Ronald Lamola. This is an ambassador and embassy that should have been called out and sanctioned for their conduct. What they're publishing, this is a small smattering of the endless posts that go on their website to inflame passions in South Africa with disinformation and repulsive conduct. Yet Durko has nothing to say. Nothing. Hypocrisy, thy name is the ANC. What say you, South Africa, Mzansi? Cheers.